Good evening, everybody. Welcome to Tea with Fee. It is Friday and we are live at 5. And I have got a fabulous cup of tea with me today. So go and grab yourself something and let's get chatting about what's been happening this week. And if you're not watching live, thank you for watching on replay, whatever day of the week it is or whatever time it is. There's always the right time for a cup of tea. So go get a cup of tea if you haven't already pre-prepared. Get a little craft project potentially, and let's have a little chat about what's been going on. So totally not craft related, but I feel like I have to point out how nice do my nails look? And I did them myself. So I'm very proud of myself that I actually have like not wearable nails, because you know what I mean, that's not the right expression, but they're like passable. The only downside to doing them yourself is they do chip a lot quicker. I can already see that they could do with a little bit of touching up, but they are passable. And my nails are actually in really good condition considering I've just had the shellacky stuff taken off. So I'm really pleased with how they're looking. And I quite enjoyed doing them, which is quite a change because I've not done them for ages. I used to hate doing them, but they actually was quite good fun, and they look okay. So that's the main thing. And I think things have evolved in the whole nail polish industry, haven't they? Whereas it doesn't take you like 5 hours for them to dry anymore. So they were dry quite quickly. So on the whole, I'm really pleased with how that went. In other news, what have I been up to this week? Well, what have I been up to this week? Hopefully, I'm going to do a reel over the weekend, possibly Monday, because it is a pretty full-on weekend this weekend, but we'll get to that in a minute, of some of the things that people have finished this week. So we've actually had quite a few finishes, which is very exciting. So we've had the graduation bag has been finished. Hello, Ashley. So I'm just talking about, if you didn't see it from the beginning, I'm just talking about who's finished what this week. I'm going to do a reel or put it on my page, possibly over the weekend, not sure yet, of who's made what. So one of these has been finished by Lynn, who comes on a Thursday night, and it looks amazing. Owen finished the graduation bag this week, and Nikki has made a table runner, same as this one, only it is Christmas fabric, which is fabulous. She got the Christmas fabric from Jones and Onken, so if anybody is thinking about Christmas, check out my blog for this month, because I was talking about Christmas crafting in the blog for July. But for locals in the Isle of Man, Jones and Onken have got a massive range of Christmas fabrics out at the minute. I don't know about Ramsey. I've not been down there for a few weeks, and they were going on holiday. So since they've got back their holidays, I don't know what Christmas craft stuff they've got out yet. But Jones have definitely got theirs. I'll let you into a little secret. There's a brushed cotton, like flannel, kind of snow scene thing. It is adorable, so you might want to get up there before that disappears. Anyway, that is lovely. Born Fabrics have said they don't have theirs out just yet. It's a bit too soon, so watch this space for theirs to go out. And I haven't been to New Generation in Port Erin for a while, so if anybody else can add in the comments what their Christmas selection is like, that would be marvellous. So yeah, so Christmas, Nikki's just finished a really nice Christmas table runner in reds and whites and greys. Charlotte did one the week before, and I should have a picture of that to put on, which is a bit more kind of Scandi and muted, which is really nice as well. What else was finished this week? Thursday. Tuesday. Oh, Christine's making some really nice, cute little makeup pouches. It's a free pattern by Tilda. I will put that on the description or the notes for the YouTube live. I'm going to write that down. So we want to do, what was it called? Oh yeah, makeup bags. Tilda pattern. So I'll add that to the notes for this. so that you can go and get your free pattern. It's really quite a nice one. Just be a bit careful because there's a bit of a discrepancy on the sizes, so just take your time and use your common sense is what I would say for that one. But they turn out really nice. So that, Christine's made them. Laura was making them as well. Kaz was working on the basket, the sort of quilt as you go basket. And for those that don't already get a box or pay for the membership, you can get added to the waiting list if you want to. But what I try to do each month is kind of like learn a new skill. So last month we were using elastic, which is not technically a skill, but that was like a new introduction. So we used elastic last month. We did quilt as you go. We've also done different types of quilting, binding, zips and various different ways to insert a zip. So I'm trying to do something a bit different each time so that you're getting taught a new skill every week or every month even. So anyway, so yeah, so if that's something that appeals, then get your name on the waiting list, and I will add that link as well. Okay. I am currently working on, do I give you a sneak peek or not? What do you think? I'm currently working on this month's prototype. It's not this, the fabric I'm doing it in is not the fabric you're going to get in the box. But I'll sneaky peek show you that it involves this. Oh, did I put it in my tea? So it involves a bit of this stuff. I'll let you figure out what that is. It might pique your interest. So anyway, I am working on that at the minute. So it's been a bit strange because I've been like cutting pieces and taking pictures and recording bits of the video and then had to stop to do tea with feet at 5 o'clock. So I very nearly just went on and continued talking about the next bit in the project, which would have been quite amusing, I think, if I hadn't caught myself. Anyway, so we've had, so that was Tuesday. Wednesday, I went to see Joyce. We got 2 things finished at Joyce's this week. 2 quilts. They look amazing. I need to get some pictures. So for those of you that don't know, Joyce is my, I don't know how to put this with, I don't want to insult her. Most senior, potentially, sewer. She's 94. She's amazing. And we have been working together for at least 4 years. For any of you as well, side note slightly, my husband, JC Williams, has written various books, most of them based on the Isle of Man. So if you like a nice kind of like light-hearted read that laughs out loud, check those out as well. But anyway, my point is, he's done a series called the Crafternoon Social Club, which is based slightly on me and Crafternoon Tea. But Joyce is actually one of the characters in the books because she's just amazing. And we did ask her permission to be in the books. But anyway, that's where I was going with that. So yes, I was at Joyce's today. So we finished 2 quilts. So she's working her way through making quilts or blankets for all her great-grandchildren. And I've kind of lost count how many there are. And the numbers keep going up. So we finished 2. One of them is a Manx Log Cabin square one in Harry Potter fabric, which looks fabulous. And the other one is this really, I don't even know, it's kind of like panels. And it looks fabulous. It's kind of like a medieval castle-y scene, like oldie worldy, Sleeping Beauty style kind of thing. Man on a horse, that kind of thing. Anyway, and there's a castle in the background, and it's, anyway, that's been quilted locally, and then we were just finishing the binding of it, and we've just got the patch to do, so then that will be it finished. So the hard bit's done for both of them. The patch is on the Harry Potter one, but not, as I say, on this other one. There might be another patch going on the Harry Potter one. We're not quite decided yet, but they're not needed until kind of September time. So we are actually ahead of the game. So that is fabulous. So that was Wednesday. Thursday we had Charlotte, Nikki and Alwyn on Thursday. So we had, Alwyn finished the graduation bag. Nikki's making some Manx Log Cabin cushions out of camper van fabric, which are fabulous. I have pictures of those. And also the cutest little bunting for a camper van. I've put pictures of them on as well. And Charlotte finished... Oh, Charlotte's working on pinafore dress. So it's this pattern made by Jack's mum. You can't buy them in paper copies anymore though. But yeah, she's making this in this gorgeous cord fabric, which has got, it's kind of like an khaki background but lots of colours and teals and flowers and leaves on it, which is amazing. And it's got, she's went for kind of turquoise patch pockets, which look fabulous. So she's in the process of making that. And as I said, Nikki, and then today was Friday, I didn't have anybody today. And then Crafternoon tea on Thursday. There were so many people there on Thursday. Yeah, there was quite a lot of people there. I suddenly kind of got myself confused then. Yeah, there wasn't a bad number of people there on Thursday. We had quite a lot of things finished, which was good as well. Quite a few blankets. One of our Crafternooners is actually at the Guernsey Games in the archery team at the minute. So good luck to Joy if she watches this in the archery team. I think they're doing pretty well. So tomorrow Crafternoon tea is not on. It is one of the weeks off. We're on the week off alternate week thing. However, Make It Sew is having its members and sewing, Sew Like a Pro and online members garden party tomorrow. And I don't know if you can hear the rain at the minute, but it is absolutely bouncing, and I don't think tomorrow's meant to be much better. So the garden party is pretty much going to be in the shed party, but you know, these things happen, you just got to roll with it. So I'm getting really excited about that. I have got my sewing project prepped almost. So there's a craft project for everybody that attends. And it's kind of like an afternoon tea style idea. So we'll see how we get on, but I'm looking forward to it. And there's a like Secret Santa, but it's not Christmas. So that kind of idea. So yeah, I'm really looking forward to that tomorrow. And then please don't be as wet as this tomorrow night, but we're going to go camping tomorrow night for the first time in ages. So I'm hoping that the weather's not like this. However, I'm taking the quilt. So last week, if you watched, I was ironing the Tilda Buttercup basic quilt free on the Tilda website. And I had said whilst I was on last week that I wasn't sure if I was going to unpick it or not. I don't know if you remember that. So I did, I unpicked it. In fact, I think I unpicked it whilst I was chatting to you. Fixed that and I sandwiched it all together. And the plan was meant to be that it got folded up and put away to be picked up again at a later stage once I had done my work stuff this week. That didn't quite happen. So I ended up, I put the cross stitch to one side and I have been hand quilting that, and I took it to Crafternoon tea on Thursday as well actually. But to be fair, I've took it to Crafternoon tea on Thursday because the cross stitch bit I'm at's quite complicated. And when the amount of chatting that we do at Crafternoon tea, it's really easy to do that wrong. So with just a running stitch for the quilting, that actually was a better choice. Well, that's what I'm telling myself anyway. So yeah, so that is how that is going along. And then back to normal next week. It's another full week next week. I would love to know what everybody has been up to this week. What are you working on? Have you started thinking about Christmas? Christmas crafting? My top tip for this week is things always take longer than you think they're going to take. So start planning now for who you think you want to make for and what you think you want to make them, and then figure out how you're going to fit that in. So I go into that in a bit more detail in the blog this week, last week, this month. So go and have a little read of that. I've had some really good feedback on it actually. So I would recommend, and I would appreciate you to read it and give me some feedback. That would be marvellous. And if you've got any ideas of topics for me to put in future blogs or Tea with Fees, let me know that too. But I am going to go for now. This has been quite a quick one, but I can just see in the corner of my eye the project that I'm working on. And I kind of feel like I have to get back to that in between this and dinner time and my final prep for tomorrow. I'm kind of like drawn back to it. Oh, Ashley is, oh, she's coming on Thursday. Message me separately. And we'll try and sort out a little catch up. Maybe you could come to Crafternoon tea. That would be good. Depends what time you get in at on Thursday. Although we are on the Saturday next week as well, so maybe you'll make it to one of those two. That would be amazing. Anyway, enough chat for now. It's been lovely speaking to you. Thank you for watching, Ashley. And for anybody that watches on replay, I really appreciate it. Thank you very much. I didn't pre-notify that I was doing this today. I'm not sure if that adds any value, so if it does, can you let me know that as well? That would be much appreciated. Hope everybody has a fabulous weekend and that the weather improves. It's certainly not a day for the garden today, but hopefully, as I say, the weather will get better over the weekend, certainly for camping if nothing else. And I will speak to you all next Friday. Have a fabulous weekend and I will see you all soon. Bye.